Ladies and gentlemen, look at this quality, fam. Shit is ass, ain't it? Look at that. TJ Top Chef just killed somebody. Insider 411. That is the real TJ Top Chef. You read the title. We're going to be talking about this new glitch that a couple of people has found for the PS4. So far, it only works for the PS4. I don't know if it works for Xbox One or PC or whatever the case may be. Bars. But the PS4 has by far the simplest glitches to kick everybody out of the session. Before, it was the date and time glitch. Pretty simple. Now, the glitch that I found on YouTube from Central Gaming Hub, or CGH for short, it basically has to do with internet connection. So all you have to do is go to network, set up internet connection, use Wi-Fi or LAN, whatever you use. I use Wi-Fi. Choose the Wi-Fi that you use. Alright, so from here you want to go automatic. Do not specify. I use manual DNS settings. Of course, that because it helps the connection. So I'm going to use that, obviously. When it comes to MTU, you want to go to manual. The default setting is 1500. You want to switch that to 850. Central Gaming Hub says 769. I guarantee you 769 is probably the worst MTU setting to use, because when you use that, the whole goddamn session will be glitchy and laggy as fuck. And as proof, I did a stream the other day on GTA Online, and like that whole shit was just glitchy, bro. Like 41 minutes of just straight up glitch, and I had to switch my internet settings back, and like that, the shit was kind of pissing me off low key, but it was funny. But you want to switch it to 850. That's the best setting. You use 850. You can use 875. Doesn't matter, but 850 is the best one. I'm gonna go ahead and let this connect. It might take a little longer, so I'm gonna see y'all when it finishes. Alright, it finished. Now, before we hop back into the game, let me get back into my party. Alright. Make sure I keep them muted for a second. Alright, so when you get back to the game, you're gonna find that you've been kicked out of the session. It'll say you were signed out of PSN. You will not be able to access any network features without signing back in. Please return to Grand Theft Auto 5. It'll send you right back to the story mode, but no need to worry. With the current settings, you can hop into just about any online session and you will be in there by yourself. Now, when it comes to playing with friends, when I did the 769 thing, I was in the session with the homie who I just got into a party with. Like the whole shit was glitching and, you know, it was lagging and whatnot, and then he eventually lagged out and I had to change my connection settings again. You know, 769 just does not really work that well. 850 is the best one. So what you want to do is, if you add a friend, all right, if you add a friend, you want to make sure you invite them to the session and then leave the session. You change your internet settings back to 1500, your MTU back to 1500, or just set it to automatic. It'll set it by itself, and then have him invite you to the session, or you can just join from the party, and both of y'all will have the session to yourselves. I have the steps in the description below, just in case you ain't understand what the fuck I just said. Alright, so it's putting us in the session. It takes a little longer to load. I am going to be jump cutting just a little bit, not going to edit too much, because people going to think it's fake. People going to think the glitch is fake as a whole, with people jump cutting and whatnot, and doing transitions and shit. And as you can see, everybody has been kicked out. So we are now in the session by ourselves. I'm just showing you that the glitch actually works, and it's not bullshit like the other glitches that people do on YouTube. You know, they do playlist glitches, they do fucking race glitches and whatnot, and those never work. Those never work. Maybe for Xbox One, I don't know, but that shit is just too complicated. It's too many steps. All you have to do is just hop into an online session. Doesn't matter how many people is in there. You go to your internet connection settings. You set up your internet connection. You set up your Wi-Fi or LAN, whatever you're using. You use custom, and you choose automatic. Do not specify for everything except MTU. When it comes to MTU, you hit manual and you change 1500 to 850, and test your connection, and you should be good. It'll kick you out the session, and you just join another session. By the time you get in there, it might take a little bit longer, but once you get in there, everybody be kicked out, and you have the whole session to yourself. Now, again, we'll reiterate: if you want to play with a friend, right? If you want to play with a friend, you want to invite your friend to the session, or if you're in the party chat, he or she can join from the party. Doesn't matter. When they get into the session, you leave the session. You switch your MTU settings in the internet connection back to 1500, or just set it to automatic. It doesn't matter. Once that's done, you rejoin the session, and both of y'all will have the session to yourselves. And you just have as much fun as you want, make as much money as you want. You ain't gotta deal with no PvP bitches rolling up on you, trying to destroy your shipments and whatnot. It's all good, man. Now the next video I'll do, I'm actually gonna record on the PS4, because I'm gonna do a money making method that I've been doing for the last couple of days to make up to $300,000 per hour. You know, you can get to $1 million in at least 3 hours tops. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe less. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up like a condom, and don't say shit about my Chucky outfit. It's cosplay. But with that being said, I'm out, man. Peace. Fuck Donald Trump. Toodles. I had to do that because you can't see me. Bye.
Bye, have a great time.